Hello, my name is Austin Alf, and I'm a senior here at UW in the Astronomy and Physics departments. I'm here today to discuss my research on the possible biomass on Europa using the available energy. So, why Europa? Well, under Europa's thick icy shell, there is an ocean estimated to be approximately 100 kilometers deep. At the bottom of this ocean, it is theorized that there could be hydrothermal vents similar to that of Earth's ocean. These hydrothermal vents could harbor life. And what energy would this life use? Like life on Earth, I assumed that the life on Europa would likely be using redox reactions for their energy. I was able to find estimates for the amounts of oxidants and reductants on Europa, with the most common reductant being hydrogen and the most common oxidants being sulfate and oxygen. This is the formula for the Gibbs free energy from a redox reaction. Delta G is the Gibbs free energy. N is the number of electrons transferred during the reaction. F is Faraday's constant, and delta E sub H is the reduction potential. Using this formula, I was able to estimate the available energy from the available oxidants and reductants. As it turns out, the oxidants are the limiting factor, with oxygen being the better of the two I looked at. In my research, I was also able to find an estimate for the upper and lower bounds of energy required for life to survive. Using the upper bound of the available energy I calculated, and the lower bound of the required energy for life, I was able to make an estimate of 7.5 times 10 to the 13 kilograms of biomass possible on Europa. To put that into perspective, if we convert that into cells and compare the size of Earth's oceans to Europa's oceans, we would get that Europa would have about 2.5% of the cell density of Earth's oceans. So why does this matter? This could be quite relevant to the search for extraterrestrial life. The fact that Europa might be able to support life is a good sign, however, it might be difficult to find based on the density. Luckily, it might be very concentrated around the hydrothermal vents I mentioned earlier. I would like to thank Michael Wong for helping me in my research. If you want to look at my paper, I have a link here.